Well, hi Gemini. Happy New Year. This is Mr. Blue 2 Tarot. This is your January 2021 general reading. And please, please, please hit that like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I'm going to do some love readings too here in a week or two. I'll probably do your annual forecast also. So, unfortunately, it's for some reason been weird. My internet is so slow and uploading has been challenging, but I'll get it done. So just make sure and hit that notification bell. We're going to get right into it, find out what is happening for you in January. Let's see here. Valor 7. Okay. So I feel like a lot of you have been really towing the line, right? Valor 7 of Wands, fire. You've been activated during this period of time. When I say activated, some of you may not have been able to do all the things you were doing, but I think you're doing everything that you can do. This is Wands. This is putting your energy, not just your mind, but actually putting your energy into your ethics. It's like you're combining your higher self and you're taking action with your higher self, and you've been doing something, and I think a lot of you have been doing good things. You've been helping other people, you've been trying to help yourself, you've been just whatever you can. Maybe some of you have been volunteering, maybe some of you have been checking in on friends, checking in on family, helping people do paperwork, stuff like that. Oh, 7 and the 6. So you're going to get a victory. These things are going to pay off. Okay? When you do good things, and sometimes it takes longer to do good things, and sometimes you don't get a reward from where you helped, Sometimes you do something good for one person or in one particular area of your life, and no one ever thanks you for it or whatever. But you see, collectively, the universe keeps score, and the universe generally will give you good karma. Okay, it's not to say that some bad things don't happen to good people, because it does. And then of course we're always left wondering, like, why did that happen? What's going on when you see things that break your heart, and things that are seeming to be tragedies. But for the most part, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about you putting forth some effort, you creating some good karma. You're going to wind up with the victory. You're going to have some wins here. But there's a change you're going through this year, this January. Look at that. Boom, the death card. So there's been a what shall we say, kind of like an exfoliation of your life. I say that now. It's like when death comes in, or Saturn, Saturn can come through too, depending. You may have some Capricorn or Aquarius in your chart. If you do, and you know about it, well, that would coincide with that death card coming up. But the death card is kind of just like, you emerging as a new being, a part of your life dying. It can be relationships, it can be a job, it could be your car, it could be friends, it could be a way of thinking. A lot of you may be awakened to, there's a lot going on politically and in the world, and Geminis tend to be really smart. And what I want to say is, keep your mind open. A lot of people have closed their mind, and they're just listening to things that have been told to them, and they're focused on so many other things because there is so much going on right now. But keep your mind open. Whether you agree with things you hear or you don't agree with things you hear, listen to the things that you hear, and listen to them without judgment. Okay? Because you have the death card. That's telling you that part of you is being peeled away. You're going to emerge as a new being very soon, and a very happy new being, the 10 of Cups. So there's some reward, there's some good things coming towards you. The 10 of Cups is just like everything is overflowing, right? It's kind of like having the Sun card without kind of that huge, without the huge abundance, the huge joyfulness. And of course, it's not summer yet here, so maybe that's why. But the Ten of Cups speaks about being very happy, being very satisfied, having everything you want, not everything you want, but having a lot of what you want, feeling fulfilled, feeling, the word they use is satiated, to be satisfied with things. So, and as we know, there's a lot of things happening economically. If you live in America, there's money for unemployment coming, and loans and some stimulus relief and things like that. So that could be part of that Ten of Cups, is stuff like that. Princess of Discs. Okay, Princess of Discs. So there we have it. If you are looking for female energy, I call it Venus energy, then there may be an earth sign person in your sphere coming along. Possibly a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or someone with 4s in their chart. It could also be just you coming out of all of this more financially secure after that Death card. It can mean you're just going to be the person who's sitting, what did I say? 4s in your chart, and then we get the 4 of Wands. So the 4 of Wands is this says completion. So you see, there is, after that Death card, because that's an ending, right? It's like a 10, a new cycle. Then we have the 4 of Wands, balance, fire. The 4 of Wands and some of the other even numbered wand cards have to do with victory. They have to do with winning. And you had the victory card, right? So you had the 6 of Wands, which is victory, and the 4 of Wands, completion. So yes, it's a new year, and sometimes a year ends and begins and it really doesn't change. I feel like there is definitely going to be a lot of change in January, completion, because you're getting these cards that speak about death, renewal, victory, valor. They're cards that speak of completion. They speak of resolution. They speak of reaching a point where, like the 10, you're satisfied. You've peaked. Okay, so after that, obviously, is a new cycle. And Knight of Swords. If you're male energy, this is you. Just kind of feeling young, fresh, renewed, out there with a clear mind, ready to take things on, ready to tackle the world, ready to do what you need to do, get the knowledge, get the messages out. This can also be you connecting with another air sign. This, if you're looking for male energy, the Knight of Cups would definitely be an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. So could be love coming. This isn't your love reading, but this is either you feeling on top of the world, being in your element, feeling completed, feeling like yourself. And it can also mean for other people that it's someone coming in your life and they have similar energy. They're a thinker. They are on the same wavelength as you are. Yeah, and 4 of Discs. So there is some security. Now there's a feeling with the 4 of Discs when, yes, you're secure, but you don't know if you're secure. The thing is, the 4 of Discs says that you are secure. It's a 4. It is a foundation. It's security. You have the 4 of Wands, double 4s, and this 4 of Discs. You see that? So you're going to be happy. You're going to be satisfied. You're going to be secure. And I want you to live your life knowing that you're secure. Don't feel insecure and don't question, is it going to last? Is everything going to be okay? It is going to be okay. It's going to be great. And you are secure. And you have the 10 of Cups, and you have the 4 of Wands, and you have the victory card, and you have the valor card. So stick with your higher self. Just know that the success is here. Know that it's very possible. There has been both the Princess of Discs and the Knight of Swords. So if you are looking for someone, if you're wanting to meet and connect with someone, I definitely feel like there's someone out there. Is there a glitch? 8 of Swords. Interference. Interference. Now, I don't think this is interference in the far future. I think sometimes it means there's a little bit of, just like it says, a little bit of interference. Sometimes that means there's an obstacle that goes along with it. Okay. And that might have something to do with, let's see what else it says here. Truce. Okay. So with this security, this just tells me you're going to have to work at it a little bit. Okay. But you're definitely going to get to relax. There's a peace coming after that, because there's that 8 of Swords, and then, wow, you got 3 4s and the 4 of Swords. Okay. And that 4 of Swords speaks about a time of peace. So I definitely think now the interference coming with that Discs card, that could have something to do with the unemployment, with a business opening up, with your stimulus check, something like that. It could just mean there's some type of a delay, something you have to work through. Okay. But don't worry, it's going to work out, because that card of peace, rest, and a chance to nurture yourself and get away from it all is coming up. Yeah. So hang in there, because that little difficult period, that 5, where it's like, oh, what's happening? Is this happening? There's interference. That's going to end, and soon you're going to get back to the 6. And some of you are getting a new career, Knight of Wands, or you're meeting a fire sign. So it's very possible you're going to meet a fire sign, and it's very possible you're starting a new career, because that's what the Knight of Wands is. One of two things. It's either a fire sign, a Sagittarius, a Leo, or an Aries person, which is great for you, because you just feed into them. Air fuels fire, right? And it creates quite the blaze. So if so, this could be a really, really hot, steamy connection for you. Or it's just a great career where you really get to showcase your talent, and everything is amazing, and you're winding up doing something that you really love. So if you're thinking about starting a business, starting a creative venture, something like that, I would say your reading is telling you definitely do that. Don't hesitate. Yes, there can be little challenges and things that come up, and we have a couple cards for that, but they're not cards of defeat. It's quite the opposite. They're just cards that, to me, tell you, just keep at it. Just push through it. It's kind of like if you're sore one day, or you're working out and you've hit a plateau or something. Well, you haven't been defeated. You just need to realign or reassess or rest for a minute and take a new approach. Take more vitamins, get more supplements, get more rest, something like that. So, yeah. Seven of Swords. Okay. So there's you're doing a lot of thinking, and again, with 7 of Swords, you're talking about the moon in Aquarius. You're talking about, in a way, there's maybe a little bit of a stalemate. Sometimes, what you think about something, or, you think about, and this comes up with the Knight of Wands. Okay. So I think in a love relationship, it talks about, are you going with your heart? Are you going with your mind? That's what the 3 of Swords also means. Are you going with your heart? Are you going with your mind? Don't be at a stalemate. Don't let something stop you from having what you want, from going with the good. Don't be at a stalemate. Okay? When you hit a Y in the road, you don't just sit there like the 2 of Swords. You don't just sit there and contemplate and contemplate and contemplate. You already know what to do. You know how you feel in your mind. You have a sharp mind. You have a great deal of focus. Okay. So just, do that. Yeah. Look, Ace of Swords, and you'll get clarity. Don't worry about it. The clarity will come. It's not going to take you long. You're going to be completely illuminated, and that's going to lead you to the bottom of the deck, which is the 6 of Discs, success. Okay? So money, that's money to go around. So you've got a really interesting month here, Gemini. We can do a quick little recap. I know I try not to keep my readings over 15 minutes. Valor, you've been doing a good job. You're going to be victorious. You're going to have success. You're going to have a clear mind. You've got the Knight of Wands coming in here, which is either your career or how you're going to be in the world. There's also the Knight of Swords. So if you're looking for male energy, there's definitely a guy out there coming into your life, offering the Knight. He's coming into your life. He's not just offering, he's coming into your life. Princess of Discs. Okay, if you're looking for female energy, there is a woman who's more practical. She's an earth sign. She's got things pretty set in stone. And so if you're looking for Venus female energy, there's that earthly person there. You're going to have completion here. Things are going to wind up good. Double fours, okay? You will be secure. You will be happy. However, certain things are going to be, you're going to be going through certain things. There is some interference. There's also some rebirth. There's things coming into your mind, and you might be letting go of something materialistically, changing your apartment, changing your car, you know, just throwing your hands up to something. Okay, that job didn't work, or this didn't work. And so you're letting go and you're moving forward, but that's taking you to that Six of Discs, which is success, okay? So focus on that. The success is coming. Victory is here. And January is going to be an amazing month for you, Gemini. So please, please, please hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and check in for a love reading. It should be here soon. And also your annual reading will be here soon. Take care. Happy New Year, Gemini.